God, give me the light.
Not this time. Hey, and welcome to another video. There are 15 uniquely created classes available at the launch of Lost Ark in the North American and European servers. With that many classes available also comes a lot of questions asked around like, how is this class? Is this class any good? PvE or PvP focused? To help aid you in answering those questions for yourself, I started this series to help you get through the leveling process from level 0 to 50 to start your adventure into the vast endgame of Lost Ark. Just some disclaimers to get out of the way. Number 1, I am not telling you how you should play the game. With this many unique classes, each with a multitude of skills that can be modified, if you see a skill that you like, or different tripod passives you want to try, then try it and use them. Number 2, the time I ended my runs on are not on a fresh account. You can technically use these times on alt characters as you wouldn't have to take into account the time that unskippable cutscenes would take up. There are also a few passive skill points and legacy levels included, but with the amount I actually had, I feel like it was just a minor boost. There's a run that I'll link in the description below of a time faster than the one I got on a fresh account. It proves that times like this are possible if you know the class really well and have experience playing them a lot. And number 3, because the game version I'm playing on is not natively English, some translations for skill names and descriptions will be off. There are resources online you can use with the updated names taken from the alpha when it was available. With the disclaimers done, let's get to the guide. Lost Ark is not a typical Trinity-based MMO that includes a DPS, support/healer, and a tank. I'm just going to get this point across right away that there are only 2 support classes and the rest are DPS classes with some including supportive skills. You can in fact play Paladin as DPS. The expectations of players, however, especially in public parties, is that you are going to build as a support. Also, Paladin DPS scaling in the endgame is pretty much non-existent, to the point where the damage you're doing is pretty much going to be negligible. If this doesn't matter to you, then please refer to number 1 in the disclaimers. Leveling as a DPS during the story and ignoring parties supporting tripods up to the early post level 50 content is perfectly fine though. Swapping skills and tripods is completely free, and you also have extra pages to swap whenever you do content in groups or solo. For the sake of the video, however, we will only be covering some of the basics as well as skills used during the leveling process on your way to level 50. Paladin's identity skill is based around building faith, which is automatically gained while in combat and hitting enemies. When your faith gauges fill, you have the ability to use one of 2 identity skills: Warrior of Light for DPS and Blessed Aura for support. Warrior of Light grants normal attacks and fencing skills highlighted blue extra damage and range for the duration of the buff. Blessed Aura grants a damage buff to party members in the area around the Paladin. Here are the skills you start with as a Paladin. Here are the skills that I use during the leveling to level 50. At level 12, you unlock Righteous Anger automatically. At level 14, you unlock Ruffian's Ward automatically. At level 18, you replace Unbearable Radiance with Hand of Heaven. At level 24, you replace Righteous Anger with Harsh Retribution. At level 28, you replace Retribution with Shield of Faith. At level 32, you replace Double Turn with Wide Attack. And at level 40, you replace Ray of Hope with Sword of Justice. This is the build I would have gone with now, as these are the skills I ended up with at the end. Trying other skills out was really fun during the leveling, but I ended with these as these are the skills that worked out best for me. If you're planning on playing support, or playing with others while leveling, you can definitely try out support skills more. Skills like Shield of Faith, Hand of Heaven, and at level 50 when you unlock Guardian Angel. You would also focus more on tripods for the faith-based skills that debuff mobs and bosses for them to take more damage from the Paladin and from the party members. Understanding your identity playing a Paladin or Bard is really important from the start, so that you don't make the mistake of playing something you might not enjoy later on. Support players are already fairly scarce in games like this, so maining one, or having one as an ult, pretty much solidifies your place in parties, as long as you keep in mind what is expected of you as one of these classes. I personally enjoyed Bard a bit more, as melee supports to me are just a bit more difficult, but the leveling experience was still fairly smooth and pretty quick. Definitely a perfectly good character to level quickly with as an ult. Just a small announcement, with the sheer amount of classes there is to level and the fact that I've decided to level all classes being released, I just don't have the time to level all the classes on stream, so I'll be doing some of them off stream and streaming whenever I can. The guides will continue to be in this format though. If you liked the video, then please hit me with a like below, comment what class you would like to see sooner, and subscribe for more to come. You can also follow my Twitch at twitch.tv/j_sparks for more of this kind of stuff live. Thank you for watching, and until next time, take care.